From work to school to socializing, social media, it seems like everything we do these days is virtual. And you know what? It's going to be even more as time passes. So how secure are you online? Do you even know the risks that you're facing? I want you to meet Marco Soriano of the Soriano Group, who's joining us this morning with some tips on how to stay cyber safe. Okay, first of all, Marco, I am really baffled at just how little we as the public know about how safe we are online. Being a business owner, financial advisor, what have you learned when it comes to our cybersecurity?
Listen, Terry, thank you for having me, by the way. In my 20 years of career that I had so far, I have seen cybersecurity, cyber attack issues all the time. So this is something we really need to be aware. Statistical points show that of 50 million devices that are connected today, during this decade, it's going to go up to 500 million devices connected. Those
Wow.
are issues we need to be aware of.
Yeah, absolutely, because so many of us have put all of our personal information online today. So I want to talk about some of the obvious threats that we're facing. Many of us don't really even see them. What are they?
So we're very vulnerable anytime we put our information out in any type of databases. Today, social media, it's what it's all about. Our emails as well. So ransomware, any type of phishing mail, scams, they're all very common, and we need to learn how to approach them and how to get rid of them before they attack us.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk about the vulnerability of our home computers and forget about work, which is in companies, that's something completely different. But our home computers, what should we be doing to protect ourselves?
Listen, the best way to do it is quarterly, or if you can do it even before that, every 45 days, change your passwords on all your emails, on all your devices. This way, you are always on top of securing your information. If you're using clouds, which is very common today to save your information, make sure that you create a vault that only you could access to. So there's digital, there is also retinal readings that you can use to open up these vaults, and that's only to you. So take those measurements.
Oh, wow. Okay, that is really good advice. You co-authored a book called The Cyber Elephant in the Boardroom. You talk a little bit about data being held hostage. I've actually experienced that myself with an email. How common is that, and what can we do about it? How do we avoid it? I know that's a big question.
It's very, very common. So this is what we call ransomware. So once they get access of your information, they take it away from your computer. And if it's that important to you, they'll say, well, pay me an amount of money and then I'll give it right back to you. And you really have no choice but to do that. How do you avoid that? Like I was saying before, changing your passwords, using vaults, making sure that you don't open up a phishing mail scam that you don't understand, that you don't recognize. Just cancel it and hit it spam right away.
Wow. Okay. What is the you see stuff all the time. What is something that's come along recently that even surprised you?
Recently, we were doing a deal in Europe, and there was a case of ransomware that they hacked the municipality, the actual city hall, and they took all the schematics of all the real estate that we were buying there, and it cost them $5,000. Sometimes these hackers are young kids that are just playing with this, so you could be a target to them very easy.
Wow. All right. Well, certainly an eye opener and definitely something to be aware of as we move forward in this cyber world. Marco, thank you so much for being on Snore Living. Great information. Of course, we have more information about cybersecurity. All you have to do, you can reach out to Marco directly. Visit the website, sorianogroup.com.